Namaskar. Welcome to Ahara Arogya Adhyatma, the light of Samskara. Today happens to be February 28th, the National Science Day. And it is a very, very auspicious day. And today we have none other than Dr. Jagdish Tonannavar, who is a retired professor of physics from Karnataka University. And he is a fellow of Karnataka Science Technology Government of Karnataka. Apart from that, his special research is on the Raman and the infrared spectroscopy of organic molecules and aided by the computer modeling. He has trained more than 11 PhD students and he goes around the whole of North Karnataka or Karnataka giving inspiration to the youngsters to take up physics and the science as their role model. And today happens to be the Science Day. Sir, welcome to our show. And please tell us why this 28th February is called as the National Science Day and commemorate what?
First of all, thank you, madam, for having me on this show. The National Science Day is to commemorate the fundamental discovery made by Sir C.V. Raman on 28th February 1928.
Yes.
So that is its significance.
Great day,
Yeah.
great day.
Secondly, in order to propagate the spirit of science,
Yes.
the commitment with which Raman pursued his
Yes.
science must inspire
Yes.
all our young people.
Yes. And not only that, he was the first Asian to get the Nobel Prize.
That's right.
And it is a great honor and the proud privilege and the pride for all Indians. And more than that, I would like to know how exactly he got motivated as a child and how he was in his childhood and how he came to the research.
While he was a student, the teachers noticed that he was very bright and a lot of grasping power. And therefore he was promoted to higher classes very quickly. So by 18, he finished both BA and MA at
My
Presidency
God.
College.
18, they're still
Yes,
in the 10th or the 11th and he's already degree holder.
Yeah,
Okay,
Presidency
great.
College, Madras.
So he was a child prodigy.
Yes, child prodigy. And therefore, what next? As always, the bright Indians would go to England and
Yes.
pursue their higher studies. But he was not able to do that because of his health, and
Okay.
health in the sense, fragile health.
Hmm.
Therefore, he was disqualified by the civil surgeon
Okay.
of Madras.
So
In
the
fact,
physical fitness was not
Yes,
there,
yes.
but mentally he was very
Yes, sir,
strong
yes,
and
sir.
brilliant.
In fact, Raman jokes about it
Yes.
in his autobiographical notes.
Yes.
I am ever grateful to that surgeon, he says. Because he disqualified me, I remained here and won the Nobel Prize.
Okay. That's a good
Yeah.
one.
So, he was to join government department because he had no any other option. So finally, on the advice of his uncle, he passed All India Entrance Examination and then joined the Department of Finance as Assistant Accountant General.
Oh, finance,
Yes.
not the science.
Yes.
Okay.
Then he was posted to Calcutta in the year 1907. Married, just 19 years old, then he started his work.
Okay.
While he was commuting between home and office, one board on a building caught his attention. It read, the Indian Association for the Cultivation of Science, Bazar Street, Calcutta. Raman wondered, what is it for? Let me find out. So one day he went there and then inquired about the whole thing. So there was one gentleman called Amritlal Sarkar, who was the honorary secretary of the association. Then he gave the story of how his father built it, and his vision was to bring young Indians, bright Indians, to pursue some research activity, just like what Europeans were doing there at that time, so that it becomes a center of excellence. Then Raman said, can I come and work here
Yeah.
before office hours and after
Okay.
office hours? Then he told
But
his
he
background.
already had a government job.
Government job.
And this was additional.
Additional.
Yeah, okay.
Then the Amritlal Sarkar said, fine, we have no problem. If you are interested, you can come. So Raman started his work. And his schedule was so tight. He would get up early morning, and he was young and married, but still he would sacrifice all that, reach the laboratory, do all whatever he wanted, experiments, before 9 o'clock back to home, finish everything, and then take tram or horse carrier at that time, horse carriage, and attend the office because he could not be late.
Yes.
And then
Because
again,
British era,
British
the
era.
time consciousness
He
is
had
very
to be
important.
punctual. on
Punctual.
time.
Yeah.
And again come back, go to lab again, and then
Okay,
work
and
up to
work.
11 o'clock.
Okay, okay.
This is how he did for the next 20 years.
Yeah.
Amazing work. The speed with which he did the work and also the amount of work, number of papers that he published,
Yeah.
surprised the Vice Chancellor of Calcutta.
Because of the Calcutta, that association. And that is the reason, when we had our Cardiological Society conference, one of the hall was named after Dr. C.V. Raman. And I was surprised because C.V. Raman belongs to us, I thought, and his institute is in Bangalore, his house is in Bangalore. And then they told that all his work was done in Calcutta. And that's how the Calcutta people are so very proud of him. So tell us about his Nobel Prize and then how his papers were appreciated.
Yes. After he made the announcement on 28th February 1928, there was a gap of 2 years.
Okay.
In those 2 years, he communicated to all best spectroscopists in the world, the Western world, about his work and so on. One of them was Dr. R.W. Wood.
Okay.
He went to the lab and then examined the whole thing. Then he said, what Raman has said is correct, true. He
Okay.
confirmed that.
Okay.
Similarly, in other labs also, people had seen, that means it is a genuine effect. And therefore, then the next question is, it should be recommended for Nobel Prize.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
that's the
see.
thing. So Raman by then had made friends.
Okay.
And then obviously the best people recommended him. Then came 1930, because every year in October the prize is announced,
Okay.
right? And December 10th, there is a Nobel, Alfred Nobel's birthday, so the prize is awarded. Somehow he came to know from some people that this year he would be the Nobel laureate.
Oh, I see. Great.
He was so sure. At that time, he had to book the passenger ship. He had booked 2 tickets, one for him and one for his wife.
Okay.
Well in
So
advance.
he was so sure, even
Well in
before
advance.
announcement.
Before the news came in.
Oh.
When the news came in, then at that time, the most important thing is, he was the solo prize winner. Only
Yes,
one. Single.
yes. So usually they share, but he is a solo and the first Asian
First
and the first Indian.
Yes.
So we are really proud
So
of
by
that.
all account, it was a great moment.
Great.
So-
Sir, in fact, though his discovery was great, and on appearance, Mokshgunda Vishweshwaraya felt it is not useful for the society, and he made a comment also.
Yes.
Now, retrospectively, when you look at it, what is the effect of this Raman phenomena, sir?
If Sir M. Vishweshwaraya lived today, and of course Raman also,
Yeah,
I am sure Vishweshwaraya would have been surprised.
taken back his words.
He would have said, sorry Raman,
Yeah.
Because the applications of Raman effect, they are
Phenomenal.
so wide.
Phenomenal.
There is no department of science where it is not used.
Not used. In fact, in medical profession for finding out the gouty arthritis
Yes,
and
yes,
cancer,
yes.
everywhere we are using. Yeah.
In fact, people are studying Raman characterization of cancerous tumors.
Wow.
It is at that level. So, I think its usefulness is now universal.
Yeah.
Material science. You take any branch.
Yeah.
So, because Vishweshwaraya bent of mind was engineering. So, he thought only what he could see, bridges,
like
roads,
bridges
banks.
and
something
buildings
tangible.
and the dams.
Yes,
They are
yes.
seen. But this Raman effect is not seen. So what about that polarized phenomena you said, mentioned, the rays getting...
Right. When he put the light beam into some
Prism.
material, for example, benzene liquid, toluene, and then so on. They are called organic liquids. So he saw, in addition to the original light, let's say violet is again seen. In addition to violet, he also saw green.
I see.
Then in physics, we have what is known as fluorescence phenomenon.
Fluorescence.
In fluorescence, you don't see original violet along with green. You will see
Yes.
only green.
Yes.
The Raman is surprised. How come that I am seeing both? That is
Oh.
one thing. Secondly, the green light
So this
was
they call
polarized.
anumana, suspicion that
Yes,
there is
yes,
something.
yes.
And that leads you to the research.
Yes.
Okay.
Every scientist doesn't accept unless there is a hard evidence for it.
Yes, yes.
Evidence driven.
Evidence based, yeah.
So Raman wondered, this green light, let us check its polarization. That means whether it is polarized or not. Because if it is fluorescence light, it is not polarized.
Yes.
If it is not, then it is polarized. In that case, it is something new. So he checked it back and forth using simple glass filters.
Ah,
That is another speciality of
great
Raman.
thing. Yeah.
That means using simple optical components, he was able to confirm that the effect was seen in the lab was indeed a new effect.
Yeah.
He was damn sure about it.
Damn sure of it. And apart from that, when the whole world believed that the sea color is blue because of the reflection of the sky, he is the first one to say that no, it is not that. So please tell us about that.
Yes. He checked that reflection of the light because he always carried in his coat pocket a small telescope and the Nicol prism. And Nicol prism has the properties. If you look through the Nicol prism any light ray, it polarizes the light. That means it makes the light to vibrate in one particular direction.
Yes.
The polarized light. So Raman said, any reflected light from any material is polarized.
Okay.
If the reflected light from the sea surface is polarized, then I can always rotate the Nicol prism and then block it.
Oh,
That's possible.
Very
If
nice.
I block it, then I must be able to see the true color of the sea waters.
correct.
When he continued to see the blue color,
Huh.
then he said, Rayleigh is wrong.
Okay. And that's how now we know to protect our eyes, we use the polarized cooling glasses. And the polarized rays, it is phenomenally used. So finally, I would like to know how great orator he was and what was his impact on the youngsters and how he used to inspire the younger generation.
Whoever came in contact with him, when they met him, there are many stories about that. Because young students went to meet him in Bangalore. Because after he retired, he built his own Raman Research Institute and he used to receive people, students, and with a lot of excitement he used to explain everything. And another important thing is Raman collected lots of gems and diamonds. In fact, there is a Raman effect of diamond also.
Okay.
Diamond purity and diamond can be easily checked using Raman.
Oh wow, very nice. Okay.
In fact, he
Diamonds are forever
Yes,
and
forever.
Raman effect is forever for everything.
yes. There was one big diamond.
Yes.
I have a photo which he borrowed from one Maharaja.
Okay.
And then he gave it to a student. Look, this is very precious and you must not lose it. And therefore, after the experiment, you must give it back. And that student was so much worried because it's a diamond. So that student started sleeping in the laboratory only. So that way, he inspired a generation of students.
And his English was so good and his body language, the way he, a great orator, and he inspired everyone. So finally, to our younger generation, who are aiming at the West, and they think that only by going to the West and where billions of dollars are invested, they can become researchers. So what advice do you give to the younger scientists and the younger generation who are wasting their time going behind the useless heroes rather than the real hero? The real heroes are not heroes, but the real hero is C.V. Raman.
Madam, you have said the right word. In fact, in one of my talks recently I gave at the Malviya Mission Center in Karnataka University, I called Sir C.V. Raman as a hero.
Real hero.
And he is a pioneer in the sense, from scratch, he built his own science. And that is an inspiration to us. That means we all have, let's say, very adverse or unfavorable circumstances. Raman said, don't worry about that, fight it. And try to do the best that you have. Then he said, don't ape the West, right? Try to do your own things. That was his mantra always.
So thank you very much, Dr. Jagdish. You yourself being a physicist and a scientist, and your father had an association with Dr. C.V. Raman, and you have given so much of information to our viewers, and very, very grateful to you. Dear friends, remember whom to follow, who is your real hero. Today being the Science Day, National Science Day, let us all have the scientific temperament. Wish you all the best. Namaskar.
Thank you, madam. Thank you very much.